What's good? It's late, but we gonna do it. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack, live here in LA, man. Let's get to it. Let's cut to the good part. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Fireside chat. You know what I'm saying? Got the fireplace going, man. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons. Run the likes up for your boy. Keep the likes 50%. Last but not least, tip your bartender, man. Yeah, we're coming in, man. There was a lot of good games, man. Like a lot of good games going on, man. From baseball to the NBA to hockey. There was just a lot going on tonight, man. So, I knew it was just gonna be pointless just to be going live when you had all this good sports stuff going on. I mean, I actually had the 3 for 3 going on. I had the 2 hockey games and the NBA game at one time. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about tomorrow, man, because tomorrow. It goes down tomorrow. It goes down tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? The 2025 NFL Draft. It is time to do what needs to be done, bro. There's going to be no more excuses and talks about it. So we're just going to jump on into it. Appreciate everybody who come in late, especially if you're on the East Coast. A lot of y'all probably going to catch this in the morning because it's already tomorrow. All right, straight up. So we're going to talk about this for a little bit. As long as it's looking like it's productive, we'll be here. But we are definitely going to be here for the draft party tomorrow, man. We do the draft every year. Last year, we got a treat. Didn't even know we had a treat. Okay, that 13th pick, when we picked up that beast, Brock Bowers, that happened a year ago tomorrow. Okay, give or take a couple of days. All right. Oh, I should say a year ago this week. How about that? Because it's probably not the exact date. But with that being said, bro, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be extremely happy, from the Titans to the Browns to the Patriots to all these other teams, and then there's going to be some of you guys that are going to be in shambles. Okay, you're gonna be in shambles, bro, if you don't get who you want or who you think you're gonna get. All right, and when you are a member of Raider Nation, I don't know why y'all expect things to be the way you want it. What you need to be doing is praying that it happens. Okay, instead of you being, it's gonna happen. You don't know this regime. You have no track record with this regime. Okay, a lot of teams, they have a track record with their regime, but a lot of teams don't. Okay, there's been a lot of turnover, a lot of coaches turnover, a lot of GMs. There's a lot of situations. There's a lot of needs. These NFL teams need what you need. All right. So if your team isn't actively trying to do business, or if they're thinking, on draft day, and they haven't made any contacts with any other teams to try to see if they can move up a pick or two, if they haven't already issued conversation, then you're in trouble, bro. You can see the guy you want the most playing for the team that's right in front of you, bro. I've seen it countless times. Where I got a player, the player that I wanted was either picked right before me or right after. So, let's not act like this can't happen, because it definitely can. Let's get these likes up. It is late. Hey, ain't no skin off of my back. Okay. So, I just want to get you guys just to talk about a couple of things. As far as draft, the draft, what do you call it, the mock draft and all of that, man. At the end of the day, man, it's just somebody's expectations. It's just somebody's opinion. At the end of the day, nobody knows what's going to happen. Okay. I mean, it's like anything else. All right. But there is a couple of trends that are being said. The Titans, they were trying to hold people hostage for that first pick. Like, they really were going out of their way to try to find a way to get to come up on an extreme lick. They were trying to definitely rummage through somebody's draft picks and definitely trying to make sure that they took everything they could take for that number 1 pick, bro. And now it's looking like they're just going to have to go ahead and use that pick. Okay? Because in my opinion, even though Cam Ward is probably going to be picked first, there really isn't a definitive, I have to have number 1 draft pick. It isn't like that, bro, this time. All right? These draft picks are like, okay, out of what's in this draft class, Cam Ward is probably going to be first based on the needs of the Titans. But then again, they got Will Levis. Do they really need another quarterback? Okay, you got that situation, and then you got number two. You know what's going to happen? It looks like Travis Hunter, maybe a Brown. Okay, I wish that wasn't the case for him, but I'm telling you right now, Travis Hunter being on that team is really is going to be a downer for me to see that kid over there playing for them if he goes there, dog, because I just don't. I see how they do players over there, and it just there's really no longevity there, dog. You know what I'm saying? To go where he was at and have the nurturing and have the coaching from Prime and the teammates that he needs. I just don't see it really being good for him. But if that's where he lands, that's where he lands. It is what it is. And then with the Patriots, they're just gonna probably grab whoever they can grab. All right. Then you got I forgot who's the fourth pick at this point. Because if I'm just going off the top of my dome, you guys might be able to chime in and help. But I know that the fifth pick is the Jaguars, and the Jaguars are warming up to Ashton Jeanty. Jeanty, and Raider fans just think that he's just automatically going to be a Raider because you want him, and they already saying they need a running game. And like I said before, bro, the running back has been the value has been put back into the running back based on what Saquon Barkley did last season. Saquon Barkley has saved the running back position. That is Patriots are 4, so who was 3? So who's 3 then? Okay. But whoever 5, is the Jaguars, as I said, and thanks to Saquon Barkley saving the running back position, and that's the position that I played. That's the position that I played.
Can I have a? Can
What? Can you what?
Can I have a lollipop?
Okay, you can ask your mom and see if she'll let you have one. I don't know if she will. Okay. All right. It's on your mom, bro. All right.
Can I have a
Okay.
lollipop?
If you want him to have one, he can have one of mine that's up there. All right, but I don't know. So you gotta talk to your mom about all of that. All right. But anyway, as I was saying, we have to understand that Gene T is now a guy that might be gone. If you're a Raider fan, I keep trying to tell everybody. You better get used to not getting what it is you want. I don't know why y'all want to start thinking you're entitled to something. You're not. The only person that's entitled to something is the person that's at the first pick. You're the first pick. You're entitled. You can get what you want. You can pick any person in the draft that you want if you are the Titans. If you wanna get your player, you better start moving around. All right. And then after that, man, it's just probably people who don't really need whatever it is that's out there. There might only be one quarterback that's picked in the top 10. Okay, there might only be one. She looks like I read yesterday. Shedeur Sanders has estimated to fall to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're drafting 21st. What's going on? What's going on with Prime Son? Okay, it's not looking good. A lot of people's stuff is drafted is failed. Okay. All these quarterbacks that everybody swear is this, that, and the other. Jalen Milroe, I didn't even see him in the first round. Jackson Dart is looking like his stock is fell. All right, look like he's probably going to be talking about going at maybe as late as 26 to the Rams. I'm just looking, but doesn't mean that's what's going to happen because it's chess, not checkers. Okay, but these are the type of things that we need to be prepared for, man. When it comes to the Raiders in the draft, dog. Like I said before, I've been a fan so long. I've been a fan more than half a century. And I'm telling you, man, only maybe 3 times in my life I've ever gotten who I wanted. Okay? And every one of those dudes that I got is a Hall of Famer. Okay? Everybody that outside of Bo Jackson should be in the Hall of Fame. But that was a supplemental draft in 87. Okay? Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, Charles Woodson. Those are the only guys that I was praying to the shield, can we please get where I was begging, and it happened. Everything else, no. I got whatever was given to me. All right. Whatever I sat down at the table and I said, what are we having? And they said, whatever I put in front of you. And that's pretty much what we've dealt with. We got great when we found out that recipe for Brock Bowers last year turned out to be very good. But Let's go back the year before. Tyree Wilson. Let's go back the year before. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't care who you are. All right. Somebody gonna give you opportunity, man, to clap. Somebody, it might not be who you want, but it'll be somebody. She might have one eye and look like a cyclops, but yeah, at least you'll have somebody to hang out with that night. So these are the things that we're looking at, man. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. I don't expect a lot of movement. I don't expect a lot of movement in the first 10 picks. I don't. I expect everybody that if they were going to make some moves, they would have made them already. Because what's going to wind up happening is, as the closer and closer it gets to these picks, I don't think nobody's going to throw no lion's share of stuff for get somebody. They would have already did that. So they go, oh man, let's just get 3 first rounders to get Travis Hunter or something like that. Okay, I don't see that happening. It could happen because teams. Some teams are desperate. Some teams are really, really desperate out here in these streets, bro. Okay, so they may do something crazy like that. I don't expect it. I expect this to be pretty conservative, pretty pedestrian down, and we'll go from there. All right. So what I need from you guys to do, man, is number one, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is the draft. I will probably go on a little bit earlier than that. Get everything rolling, get the feed starting to be crispy, and we are going. I don't expect it to start exactly at 5. It'll probably start at like 5:15 or 5:25 or something. They're not gonna just start right on the nose. They're gonna milk it. Okay, they're gonna milk the commercials. They're gonna milk all that. So maybe I will be closer to 5 because I know it ain't gonna start immediately, but it'll be before 5 o'clock, right? Somewhere between 5 minutes to maybe 15 minutes or whatever. Okay. With that being said, we got a very, very, very good show and a very important show. This is going to determine a lot for a lot of you guys out there. A lot of your teams need people, all right? You can look at these teams that are out there. Steelers, they're still trying to figure out what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers, he claims he ain't holding nobody hostage, but hey, Steel Curtain, Sarah, I know you here. Hey, guess what happens when you play with Aaron Rodgers? When you play with A-Rod, A-Rod plays games, bro, and he plays games to the point where you shouldn't even be playing with him at this point, dog. Okay, all right. It's like the dude. It's like the kid who's the fat kid that's down at the other basketball court with a brand new basketball, and your basketball is bald. If you're from the hood like me, we play with a bald basketball all the time, and one that's been in the backyard. Okay, and he got a brand new Wilson or Spalding basketball, and we're like, yo, kid, yo, fat kid, come over here and play with us. And he comes over and play with us, and he doesn't get the ball. He doesn't get to shoot because we're hogging the ball up. He just takes his ball and leaves. I'm leaving. I'm going home. Wait, hey, bro, where you going? Hey, man, y'all ain't passing me the ball. Y'all ain't letting me play. I'm taking my ball and going home. So understand, that's what it could be. All right, straight up. All right. So we got that. Number 2, man, if you have not seen the new Tony Montana hoodie commercial on this channel, bro, you're doing yourself a disservice, bro. That video, that short already has like 1,500 views on it or something like that, man. Make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all patronize. I will be wearing the Brock Bowers hoodie tomorrow. I'm going to be straight Raidered up from head to toe, trying to use all my powers that I can to make sure we don't draft Alex Leatherwood, that we don't draft David Arnett, that we don't draft Henry Ruggs III, that we don't draft Cleveland Farrell. I'm really gonna be throwing my mojo, really praying that we don't draft a bum, because that's what we do. We draft bums, bro, more often than not, dog. At least 80 to 90% of the time in the first round, we're drafting a straight brick of a player. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. So let me read you guys' comments. Like I said, man, fireside chat, man. We're over here. The fireplace is rolling. You know what I'm saying? At the shack abode. We just finished watching them Warriors. I don't know what happened, Dub Nation. I mean, when the Lakers won last night, y'all didn't say nothing. And then when you lose tonight, you ain't saying nothing. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, dog. It was all funny when the Lakers lost game 1 and y'all won game 1. But when we won last night, my phone didn't ring, didn't get a text, didn't get a DM, nothing. Now y'all lose tonight. It's all silence, bro. Like I said, man, this was just gotta wait. Okay, it's a series. All right. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's popping. All right. See what's going on with you guys, man. I hope you guys got some good conversation, man. Make sure you're taking care of your boy. Tip your bartender. I really need for you guys to do a few things for me, man. I need for all y'all, if y'all are really loving what we do over here, loving the channel, y'all supporters, you guys are members, you're subscribers. I need for you guys to start sharing the videos, bro. Like we need new people, bro. Like I'm doing everything I can on my end. I come on every day. A lot of times I post multiple times, give you guys opportunity to have content to utilize, whether you're on your way to work, coming back from work, at the gym, whatever it is you guys need from me. You standing in line at the DMV, I give you guys something. All I'm asking for is a little bit of support. Y'all should all be commenting on the comments to help the algorithm. Y'all should all be sharing it to your peoples, man. If you see it posted on Facebook or you see something you think, send it to somebody. We got to keep growing around here, okay? All right? So let me read you guys' comments, see what's going on, man. But really looking forward to seeing the entire first round. That's what I'm concerned about, all right? And if that goes well, maybe we'll see about week 2. I mean, day 2. I usually don't do day 2 because I'm so drained from day 1. It puts so much energy to go through 32 picks, bro. It takes like about 3 to 4 hours to do all of that. So let's go. See what you guys are talking about around this piece. Flex Money, what's going on, man? Kev Chelios in the house. What's happening? Raiders. Yeah, I ain't got my Raiders on, man, but guess what? I'm always in Raider colors. Have you noticed, though? Have you noticed, bro? Match Shaq on field. It's still Raiders. I don't even try to do that, dog. It's just black's my favorite color. Always has been. It just is what it is. Okay. All right. So it works like that. Hey, E in the building. What's going on? Major Raider. What's happening, big dog? Hey, big dog, man. Once again, man, if y'all haven't seen the live interview that I did with Major Raider at his Raider estate, man, Team Ellis. Salute to his wife Joe and the whole situation. And y'all not doing what y'all need to do, bro. Y'all need to definitely check everything out, man. That was a beautiful situation, and we're gonna be doing it again very soon. Okay, what's going on, pimping? What's happening? Whittington Thomas says, "Bro, go Rockets, ready for the draft tomorrow." Yeah, man. Jalen Green went crazy today. Jalen Green went crazy in that game, dog. You know, it didn't help that Jimmy Buckets got that tailbone injury, man. And I was telling you, dog. I was telling Whittington Thomas, man, when I was in high school, bro. That injury that he got, it doesn't look like it's that serious, but when you're up in the air, it is. That happened to me, man. It happened to me. Just for Sarah K. Scott and Bill Holloway to know, we was at James Lick. James Lick, man, I was going up for a dunk in the game, dog. I got low bridge and fell right on my tailbone, bro. You do not understand how bad that hurts when you in the air and you hit that floor. Boom! Your entire weight, bro. So Jimmy Butler's hurting, dog. He hurting. Now, hopefully he'll be able to come back because I don't want to have y'all have no excuses, man. I don't want Dub Nation to have no excuses. I don't want my dad to have no excuses. I don't want my brother to have no excuses. I don't want none of the homies to have no excuses. I don't want none of y'all to have no excuses. Oh, we was hurt. Injuries are part of the game, dog. If LeBron would have got hurt, y'all wouldn't care. Okay? So I'm going to keep it a buck. Y'all still better win this series. Okay? Let's keep it a buck, man. All right. What's up, Sarah? What's happening? What's going on? Major Raider, Dr. Feelgood, Mr. G's. What's happening, YOLO? What's happening? What's good? Thanks for the information and the updates. Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for, bro. I just wanna, make things be a little bit better around here. Alexis, what's going on, man? Dr. Feelgood, if Genties is gone, get Shedeur. I think Shedeur is gonna be there, bro. To be honest, I think Shedeur is gonna be there. I don't foresee Shedeur being picked up by anybody based on what's being said, unless somebody's pulling a banana in the tailpipe. We gotta remember. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that might save Shedeur from what a lot of people are thinking. Last year, we had a Shedeur Sanders situation turn into something else. Okay? And that was Michael Penix Jr. When Michael Penix Jr. was supposed to be there at 13, and the Atlanta Falcons pulled a whole finagle on everybody, bro. They straight robbed and pillaged and did everything they could do to make it seem like they weren't interested, and they picked them up at 8. So do not be surprised, man, if somebody comes out and they flip the card over and it's an ace of spade or some shit. Okay, looking like their hand is really weak and they got a full house. okay, ready to take all the chips. So do not be surprised if you see some sneaky shit, because there was a lot of it last year, a lot of it. Nobody wanted to do no business with the Raiders. We had a general manager who was here to sabotage and not make sure we did anything. All right, and you know, you had Sean Payton calling and trying to act like he was interested in a trade to see if we were interested, to see what he was going to do so he could draft Bo Nix. All that game plan. There's a lot of strategic stuff that's going to be happening tomorrow. All right. But with that being said, man, if you get caught slipping, you get caught slipping, bruh. Simple as that. You should have a contingency plan. All right. Alex Winsco, 6th pick goes to Ashton Genty. If it doesn't, you guys are going to be on suicide watch. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, man, as much as you guys done fell in love with that kid, bro, you guys don't get him, and we draft Will Howard or something. I'm gonna be here laughing, bro. I'm not gonna be mad like I have been, Sarah and Bill. Y'all know how I get. You know how I get. When I don't get what I think we should get, I'm like, I don't even want to talk, bro. Y'all remember when we picked up Henry Ruggs and I wanted CeeDee Lamb? Remember? I didn't talk for 4 picks. I didn't talk until after CeeDee Lamb got picked up by the Cowboys. That was 4 picks later. I think he got picked 16th. Okay, we picked 12th. I didn't say shit. I was just we were on Facebook. I didn't say a word. Everybody, we had at least 25,000 people on there. I didn't say, everybody just had the laughing going on. You know how you see all the little laughter? I didn't say shit. It was at least 15 minutes. I didn't say nothing. I didn't even have nothing to say, bro. Okay, a lot of y'all, well, man, Henry Ruggs, man, when he was playing, yeah, man, 1 year. You had 1 draft pick, first round draft pick for 1 season. So I don't care about what that 1 year was when CeeDee Lamb is still playing and he is a perennial All-Pro. That's the point. All right. So I'm not going to be going ape shit this year. We don't get what we need to get, I'm going to be laughing. Okay, I'm telling you that shit now. All right, I didn't see the dono, man, but let me go ahead and find this dono real quick. All right, let me see where the dono's at so I can read this dono. All right, there it is right there, man. Anthony Ellis with the $4.99 dono. I have 4 pages, and you're posting on all 4. Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. The love is always reciprocated, man. I show my dedication to you guys on a daily basis. That's what I do, bro. I got my family in here. My son doesn't have to go to school tomorrow. My wife is in here. I try to spend as much time with them as possible, but I'm on here with y'all and they support that. So, y'all ain't, understand that some of y'all may not understand there is a sacrifice. This isn't just me on here talking. I mean, it's just been going on for years. Okay. Appreciate that love, AE. Appreciate that. And that damn Baby Ray's on that damn chicken was cracking, bro. I need to come back over there and get some of that smoked chicken. Okay, some of that rice. That rice was off the hook. All right, straight up. Okay. Miss Patrice, what's going on, young lady? What's happening? What's good? Good evening, everyone in the chat, man. Tell moms we love her. I hope moms is doing well, Patrice. You know how we feel about moms, man. Moms are sacred over here. Okay. Raider Nation, for life says smartest thing to do is to trade back. Hey, man, if they do that, bro, I'm just going to see a whole bunch of fans. They're going to automatically, they went from Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady's not going to do this, and Tom Brady's not going to do that, and Tom Brady's not going to allow this, and Tom Brady's not going to allow that. I'm talking about just straight hugging that man's balls like this, bro. Okay, just wrap them around their neck, man, to stay warm in the winter. And if that happens and they don't get what they want, oh man, fire Brady, man. You fire the owner. Fire Spytek, fire Pete. They're gonna be going crazy. I'm gonna be laughing, dog. I'll be laughing, man. We in a rebuild, man. I'm sorry. We in a soft rebuild, man. We in a rebuild. I keep trying to tell you, Pete Carroll's gonna rip this shit all the way down to the studs. Trying to tell y'all, man. But y'all find out. Okay, barring that we just come off and we just start balling, bro. If you're balling, then it doesn't matter. I mean, if you come in and we run off 7-8 straight, then we're not in a rebuild at that point because everybody's playing well. But based on what we got, this has been ready. They've been ready to rebuild this shit. We've been rebuilding every year. Okay, every year, new regime, new scheme, new OC, the only thing we got that's got any continuity is Patrick Graham. That's it. That's the only continuity we got is PG. That's it. And he's going to run whatever Pete tells him to run. All right. So Bill Holloway said Warriors need to get together game 3. Hey man, Warriors is a must win, bro. They better not go down. They better not go down, man. They go down 0-2, then they got to go back to Houston. It could be barbecue chicken for you guys, bro. I don't want to hear no excuses, man. I don't want to hear no excuses. Okay. Anthony Nelson, man. Major Raider will be at the Raiders draft party at Kyle's in the Palms. Trust me, if I could go to that, I would. That's gonna be beautiful, bro. That's gonna be beautiful, and you guys are gonna have a great time, bro. So we'll hold it down while you're over there. We'll hold it down. I mean, those are the kind of things that eventually I'll be at too. Okay, we just be having a camera crew, and y'all will be able to see me there. Okay, that's what it is. All right, that's what's gonna eventually happen. All right, Dr. Feelgood, enjoy yourself out there, AE. I know you and the Queen are going. Okay, Dr. Feelgood, man. Something tells me offensive lineman. Something tells me that too. Something tells me that you're not going to get what you want. These Raider fans really, 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 really think that it's going to be that easy, bro. And from what I'm hearing, man, the Jaguars are warming up to GT. They're like, man, why should we let the Raiders have them? These are the things that I be trying to tell you fans, man. The NFL does not like you. They don't like your organization. They don't like Mark. They don't like nothing about you. Anything they can do to undermine your situation, they will do. Why do you think the show was called Al Davis versus the NFL? It's been like that ever since the merger. Ever since the AFL NFL merger in 1970, it's always been Al versus the NFL. And before that, it was Al versus the AFL. You don't understand. No one's here to be your friend. Nobody's here to help you. Nobody's here to try to help you along. They hating, bruh, and they're going to continue to hate and block. They're going to cock block, and they're going to hate. All you can do is have a contingency plan for that shit, okay? All you can do is, if I don't get this person, I'll get this person. And you know what? Some of you guys are smart enough to say that. Some of you guys, hey, if we don't get Ginty, let's get Shedeur. If we don't get A, then we can get B. If we go and they're out of quarter pounders with cheese, I'll get a Big Mac. If they don't got a Big Mac, I'll get a fillet of fish. Some of y'all smart like that. Some of you guys are going to be straight. We're going to need to do a wellness check, Bill Holloway, and we're going to have to call the local sheriff's department, because that's who does the wellness checks, to come to your home to make sure you're not sticking your wet hands into the socket, okay? Because that's what you're going to be doing. Because you don't have a contingency plan. It's Gene T, and that's it. Gene T, that's it. Okay? You better hope and you get them. Because if you don't have a contingency plan, bro. Okay? It doesn't look like we're moving up at this point. All right? Okay, let's get these likes up. Yeah, man, we'll get these likes up, man. I'm going to go ahead and flip a movie on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, man. I don't know if y'all saw Jason Statham. You know, any type of action, any type of these action stars, I love. The Working Man. I just saw that yesterday. Okay, I just saw all my channels are just this thing got everything on it. I could see damn near every movie out. Okay, and I saw that yesterday. That was good for me, man. Beating and kicking some people in the mouth. Loved it. Okay. Bill Holloway said, Gene T's going to the Jags. Please leave your contact info for a wellness check. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead, man. Leave your next of kin, man. Maybe we can call your grandmama, so she could start making formal arrangements. Okay. Start looking for caskets and all that kind of stuff. But you guys are going to be jumping off cliffs. You can turn the lights off, baby. It's good. Yeah. If y'all going to go lay down? Y'all just going to chill? Okay. All right. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm going to cut the TV off, man. I mean, ain't no more basketball game on. Go ahead and turn that off. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, you're the 6th pick of the draft, dog. Okay. And I can't wait, Bill Whittington Thomas. I can't wait for if we don't get Gene T, because that's the guy that everybody's going to be straight falling out over. They're going to blame Antonio Pierce. See, man, we should have just tanked, man. They're going to start doing all of that, dog. And like I said, I'm glad we didn't tank. We shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. We should never be in a position where we got to lose games to get a player, bro. Like, it's not the Raider way, man. But, like I said, some of these guys, bro, their skinny jeans are way too tight. All right? All right, Justin Saw. What happened, Justin Saw? What happened last night, man, when you saw them Lakers win last night by a big margin? You didn't say nothing. You didn't hit me up, dog. Like, yeah, you didn't have nothing to say last night. I was like, yeah, you didn't have nothing to say. And then tonight, you didn't say nothing. You weren't talking. You didn't have that same energy when you saw Jalen Green and them putting their foot in your ass. And I know for a fact when you saw Jimmy Buckets on the ground, man, with a hurt tailbone, you definitely didn't want to say nothing. So what's up, Brick Dog? But let's not act like we don't know what it is, bro. Dog, come on, man. Like I said, man, I'm just like, yeah. I talked to Sarah. See, I was talking to 3 people. I was talking to Sarah K. Scott on text. I was talking to Bill Holloway on text. I was talking to Whittington Thomas on text. That's what happens. I get texts. I'm surprised my boy Ant Cuts, he just texts me after. Okay. Usually I'm texting 5 or 6 people watching the game. But you didn't have much to say, bro. I wonder why. Okay. Sarah K. Scott. Okay, what's going on? Let's get these likes up. All right, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Bill's always in the house. Okay, Bill. I don't know if you. Bill had 15 guys in the shop last night listening to us, bro. Okay, Bill handling business. All right. Yeah, man. We're gonna see what's happening. All right. Bill, I was even watching hockey, bro. I had 2 hockey games on, bro. Even though I don't know what the hell's going on. I just look at hockey like it's soccer. That's what I look at. It's like soccer on some ice. I don't really know the rules, bro. I just see, looks like, okay, it's a goal. And kick it in the goal or hit it in the goal or some shit. That's how I look at it, man. I look at it just like that, like it's soccer or something, basketball. Okay. All right, man. Just watch the Warriors get spanked. Hey, man, that's what happened, man. That's what happened when you lost 2 starters, but Pajinski came back, but it was too late. Jimmy Buckets, that game wouldn't have been like that. All right? That game wouldn't have been like that. Winston Thomas said the only option is to trade up to get Travis. I mean, I want Travis Hunter out of everybody. But you already know what happened the last time I said that, dog. You know, I had to kick somebody's back in on this channel, okay, which I don't have a problem doing. Okay. It's very easy. All right, Justice Sauce said Barry Pete will go defense at 6. Yeah, man. I mean, Pete is a defensive coach. Pete's a defensive coach, man. That's his focus. He built his team around his defense. Do you think that Russell Wilson would have won a championship without that defense? Russell Wilson is a first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback. He was a good quarterback in his prime. He was good, but was he ultra elite? No, but he had that defense. So Pete gonna build your team from the defense up. That's Pete. He's gonna have some dynamic offensive players, but he's gonna build his defense. That's his focus. That's what he does. Okay? So I'm telling you, do not be surprised, bro. Okay? Now, I'm just going to sit back and laugh when these pick. I'm just going to be like, here we go. I'm not even going to get emotional. Sarah done seen me Sarah done seen me really mad. Like, the Alex Leatherwood, you don't even understand. Sarah, remember when I was calling him everything? Pleatherwood, Woody Woodpecker. I was calling him everything when we picked his ass up. Sarah remembers, man. Sarah remembers the Facebook days. I was going crazy. I was so mad. Okay? All right, yeah, Giants are 3. I couldn't remember. Giants are 3. Giants, in regards to that, and any team, we could talk about any team you might want to talk about. All right, the Giants are in a position where it doesn't matter what they do. Anything they do is an improvement. Anything they do is improvement. Anything that they decide to do. They may pick up Shedeur. Who knows? Okay. Anything they're so depleted in every facet. They're depleted on offense. They're depleted on defense. They're depleted on special teams. Like anything they do is going to be a good pick. If you're a big Blue fan, just be happy you got a pick. You pick anything. Okay. Now I wouldn't be surprised if they traded back, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that. All right. Okay. New York Jets. I forgot where they're at. I think the Jets are the Jets before us. Didn't the Jets have a better season than us? Didn't they have a better record? Aren't the Jets after us? I'm pretty sure the Jets are after us, if I ain't mistaken. Okay. Raider Nation for Lights, I have a feeling that Hunter 2 falls to Raiders. Hey, man, I'd love that, dude. Travis Hunter is going to be the dude that everybody's going to be 2 years from now, 3 years from now. He's going to be the best defensive player in the NFL. I'm telling you that shit now. He's going to be the best DB, best defensive player in the NFL. He's going to be that within the next couple of years, bro. Okay. I say right now he's the odds-on rookie of the year if they let him do his thing. If they don't try to handcuff him, I think Travis Hunter will be the rookie of the year no matter where he goes. If they let him loose, he gonna act a fool. All right. Yeah, the Patriots are 4. Patriots are another team that they got a quarterback, so they don't need a quarterback. They could use somebody like a Travis Hunter. They could use a running game. They could use a GNT. They can use him. They're a team that they defensively they did pretty good. They got Spillane out there, man. They did pretty well in free agency, bro. They did pretty well. They got some pieces. They got a quarterback, Drake May. So, do they really need a quarterback? No, I don't think they need a quarterback at this point. Okay, yeah, fireside chat. Just to let you see the fire. So I guess we'll find that out. All right. Guess we'll see. All right. Justice Sauce said GT fans will be on suicide watch. I'm not gonna feel sorry for them, dog, because you can't fall in love with players, bro. I try to teach you guys. I mean, it's like anything else, man. Mama and daddy or grandma, and we all tried to raise you so you can have common sense. But when you get out in the world, bro, we can't be there to hold your hand, dog. So I try to give you guys common sense. I keep telling you, if you're a fan of the Raiders, these other teams, I can't tell you how to be. Yes, a fan of those teams. You guys are the experts when it comes to your own fandom. But when it comes to the team that I've been a part of, you can't fall in love with players, bro. And a lot of you guys fall in love with players. And what's funny is you guys are falling in love. You guys are crashing out over players that aren't even on your team yet. Can't fall in love with players, bro. Like you gotta love your team, bro. Love your logo. Love your logo, man. And whoever comes to your logo, that's what happens. But y'all fall in love with ideas and ideologies. Like you guys looked into y'all was the type of kids that looked inside your grandmother's Sears catalog and started scrolling through the damn bikini section saying, "This is my girlfriend." "Nah, cousin, that's my girlfriend." Y'all arguing over pictures that none of y'all ain't ever gonna see no parts of that. All right. So like I said, y'all fall in love with these draft picks and what's y'all these ideologies and what these things are, and you don't get it, then we ain't gonna feel sorry for you, bro. All right. Okay, straight up, man. I'm so cool. Said Giants. I just told you about them. Just hoping Jalen Milroe will be there for us in a second. Second round is a whole different animal. Everything's wide open in the second round. But I think some of these players are going to drop, man. Some of these players are going to drop. Okay. But I expect this draft for at least the Raiders to be defensive heavy and offensive line heavy. We're going to draft more O-linemen. We picked up 2 in the draft last year with JPJ and Inglaze. I'm pretty sure we're going to pay Colton, and that's how you build a line. You build a line through the draft. That's what you do. Okay. So we picked up, 2 starters last year. And we have a perennial, I wouldn't say perennial all-pro. When he's healthy, he's an all-pro, and Colton. And then we'll see about picking up some other linemen. But do not be surprised if Pete Carroll just decides to just go O-line. I'm gonna be laughing, bro. We draft the O-lineman at 6. Y'all gonna pass out. Okay, y'all gonna pass out, dog. You literally gonna have heat stroke. All right. Okay, straight up, man. What's going on, man? Yeah, man. AE in the building, man. Okay. Let's we trade into the first round again. Anything's possible, bro. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how great Tom Brady is as the de facto general manager. We're gonna see, bro. Okay. But like I said, anything that goes good, it was Tom Brady. Anything that doesn't, it's not TV. He's only here for the quarterback, Shaq. Like I said, man, y'all really quick to try to put on a damn Superman cape for his ass. All right. It's happening. Okay. Yeah, man. My son always wants something. Okay, because he gets it 99% of the time. He gets something, but his mom put him in check tonight. Because I say, hey man, it's on your mama, ain't on me. Okay, Raider Ryan in the house. What's going on? If AOC is going to be traded, then we for sure get a quarterback. Why else let him go? It's just a speculation at this point, man. I wouldn't be surprised if AOC's still with the team. I mean, I don't think we're going to give him away. I think if we were going to make that trade, we would have made it already. I think it's just like trying to see what we can do type shit. But like I said before, man, I can't see this team just doing everything that you guys want to happen. All right. Oh, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say something to you GT guys out there. All right. There's a guy. I already told you, man, if it came down to it, I wouldn't pick GT over no quarterback. I said that. That's what I said. Okay. Then y'all know what happened, and you know how that ended. All right. But with that being said, there's somebody else that likes GT, but actually has another person over him. And if you got a problem with what I'm getting ready to tell you about what this person said, you can go to their channel and go over there and voice it with them. But let's see if you keep that same energy. And that's Max Crosby. Max Crosby, he likes Ginty, but he likes Cam Scatterboo better. Y'all quiet as shit. Didn't I tell you the same shit? Didn't I tell you Cam Scatterboo is a monster? Your boy, the Condor, likes Scatterboo more than he likes Ginty. But I was wrong, though. Nah, I wasn't wrong, bro, because I said that weeks ago. So Mad Max is like, hey, we don't get GT, it's all good with me. Let's just go get Cam Scatterboo instead. Because he likes what? He likes him better. He likes him better, dog. I don't know what to tell you. You guys, man, like y'all, like I said before, man, there's nothing you can do, bro. There's nothing you can do. You can't outdo us over here, bro. You can't outdo me. Can't outdo Max. Can't outdo everyone else that's on here that's on point. I've been told you guys, man. You guys are the ones that are all panties in a bunch. You guys are the ones that are pulling out the G string, out of your own rectal cavities. That's y'all. I don't have to do that. I already told you, Dinty's a good running back, but there's a lot of question marks about him. It's a lot of question marks. His size, is he an every down back? Is he going to be able to, the competition that he played against? It's not a knock on him. He can actually come in and do whatever. I mean, I've seen people that came in from Division II that ball. But I'm just telling you what, there's some people who aren't just so, this dude is Barry Sanders 2.0. Like, some Mad Max, all he does is tackle running backs all day. He picked Cam Scatterboo. He said, I like Scatterboo better, though. I mean, what you gonna say, man? Go over there to the Rush Podcast. Go and tell them how you feel, bro. I don't think you'll do that, though. I don't think you got the pelotas to go over there and say what you say here when I say the same shit over there. I don't think you will. I don't think you will, bro. I don't think you will. I dare you to. Okay. Straight up. Raider Ryan in the house. Matthew Kano, best player available. You're going to be live tomorrow. Come on, dog. I already told you I'm going to be here. All right. Justin Saleh, you wants another RPO quarterback. We're going to see. Ronald Brooks. Hey, Ronald Brooks, RB. What's going on, RB, man? Happy birthday to you, bro. I didn't see you the other day, and I appreciate the fact that you picked up 2 of those Tony Montana hoodies, bro. I'm telling you, go look at the commercial, man, Ronald Brooks. If you ain't seen the commercial's gangster, bro. I mean, y'all don't understand why I keep trying to tell you, man. I have so much stuff. I just have stuff just archived up. I have so much stuff, y'all don't even understand it. I just be like, okay, it's time. Put it, pew. It don't even be no effort. Pew. I just drop it on you. Okay, always keep your head on a swivel when you're dealing with Shaq, bro. All right, let's keep these likes up, man. Let's move them up, man. Y'all are lazy, man. It is late. Like I said, I don't have to be on here. Okay, trust me. All right, Patrice got some extremely aggressive, like King Kong tomorrow. We got to put it all on the line. That means draft picks or whatever, and cannot play around tomorrow. Like I said, man, they're going to get judged very harshly with me when it comes to this draft, bro. Very harshly. Very harshly. Okay. The running backs we can get in the second round might find a gem. Cam Scatterboo, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Mad Max likes Cam Scatterboo better than your boy Gene T, man. I'm telling you. Okay. All right. Yeah, the Saints are looking at Dart. Yeah, my boy Ant Cuts told me that. He definitely told me that. There was talks that Shedeur will drop to the Steelers. I saw that. Steelers are 21st pick, Sarah. He could drop there. He wouldn't be mad because he had a very good I don't know what they call it. Was it called interview or walkthrough or practice or whatever they call it over there with the Steelers, him and Mike Tomlin. And definitely Prime would definitely love for him to go and be with somebody like a Mike Tomlin. I mean, that's right up Shedeur's alley. I mean, right up Prime's alley. Prime's going to be like, I've coached my son from Pop Warner all the way in high school, all the way, 2 colleges. And now I was going to go to Mike Tomlin. He liked that, bro. He would. Okay. He would like him to play for us too. All right. Somebody that he could look at and have respect for. He respects Tomlin. He respects Pete Carroll. Okay. All right. It's going down. Said you. Anthony Ellis said you're going to Laguna Hills on Friday. Oh man, it's going to be nice. Hopefully it's going to be nice down here, AE. It'll be nice. Okay. And hopefully it'll be nice. You guys have a good time down in Orange County. All right. Straight up. Everyone can speculate. No one knows what will happen until it happens. Yeah. No one needs to try to play Nostradamus. I'm not going to try to play Nostradamus. I'm just going to tell you, man, if Ginty doesn't get picked up by the Raiders, man, they're going to be in shambles, dog. I'm telling you. Man, we should have tanked for Shador. I mean, now it's tank for Ginty. I mean, come on, dog. We got the first pick. We're not, we would have tanked. We wouldn't have been getting Ginty number 1. Okay, we would have got Cam Ward or somebody. So, like I said, okay, people says either Israel Mendoza, either Armand Amutu or Mason Graham. Just get ready for a defensive player. All right, Patrice said they better show up like real men tomorrow. I agree. Fambo, Warriors lost today. Yeah, y'all Warriors lost today, man. Man, shit, Rockets knew who it was. Rockets knew what it was. Rockets like, nah, dog, we ain't going down 0-2. Bill, I said Tennessee might take Travis. I wouldn't doubt it. Like I said, man, Tennessee's in a position where they can do pretty much whatever they want and not make a mistake. Like where they're at, as far as what they need damn near everything. So anything that they decide to do up there is going to make sense. Okay. All right. Tom Telesco. And Tom Telesco didn't do anything. Okay. All right. Who are we taking tomorrow? I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. Ask Tom Brady, man. Don't ask me. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna judge. All right. Straight up, man. Dr. Feelgood said they may go to the trenches. I wouldn't doubt it. To be fair, Henry Ruggs was having a break. See? Always, every time I say something about Henry Ruggs, every time you guys say the same shit. To be fair, Henry Ruggs was having a breakout season. To be fair? What are you saying? Every time I say Henry Ruggs, I get the same response. You really want me to give that kid a pass for 1 year? No. Ain't no to be fair. What would have been fair is if his ass would have acted like he had some sense and drove home like he had some common sense. That's what it would have been good. What would have been good is that he would have gave me more than 1 season. You don't draft a first round draft pick to lose him in 1 year. So no, it wasn't to be fair. He's not better than CeeDee Lamb because he only played 1 year. No. Who's better? CeeDee Lamb. He's never been not in the league. Like I said, man, y'all always try to get that dude a pass. Man, well, to be fair, man, how many years ago was that, bro? We burnt the whole draft pick on a dude that played 1 season because of himself, because of him. All right? Not because he got hurt, not because he had a career-ending injury or shit like that. That dude, I don't even want to get into it, man. I never wanted Henry Ruggs. I never wanted him, and neither did you. You wanted him after you saw him running down them field getting them touchdowns. You didn't want him before that. Nobody's had Henry Ruggs on our draft board. None of you guys did. I saw nobody say we're getting Ruggs. When we got him, y'all, who's that? Shaq, is he any good? Y'all heard of Jerry Jeudy, but you never heard of him. Oh, yeah, that's the fast one. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Y'all didn't know who that guy was. Stop acting like y'all knew who he was and you wanted him from the beginning. You wanted him once he started scoring them touchdowns. I wanted CeeDee Lamb from the beginning, bro. I never wanted Henry Ruggs on my team. Never. When he got on my team, I was like any other Raider. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Welcome to the Raiders. Ooh, he's balling. Then he did that dumb shit. Now he's not balling anymore. So, ain't no to be fair. I'm being fair. Give me more than 1 season, homie. You shouldn't have did that. You should have understood what the assignment was. But I heard about Henry Ruggs and his driving situations way back in Tuscaloosa, bro. Way back over there in Alabama when he was getting all those speeding tickets back down there, bro. And they were covering that shit up. He was getting speeding tickets in high school. Okay? Did you know that his best friend got killed in a car accident in high school coming from a basketball game? And he was supposed to be in that car? And his best friend, the reason why he wore the number that he wore was for his best friend in high school who got killed in a car that was driving reckless. They've been doing that. Okay? Just like I knew about Deshaun Watson when all you guys 3 years ago or 4 years ago, Shaq, let's get Deshaun Watson. I don't want Deshaun Watson. Oh, Shaq, you trying to say that Deshaun Watson's better than Derek Carr? Not better than Derek Carr, bro? No, I'm trying to say that I got family. My niece lives down in Houston, and nice to hear he was down there doing strange for some change shit before you knew about it. But I wasn't going to put the man's name and put his shit out there. Because I ain't going to do that. I ain't no snitch. Once it's out, I'll talk about it. But I ain't never going to be like, yo, man, I heard that, da-da-da. I don't do that. So I knew about him before you did. So I didn't want him on my team. So that's just how that works, bro. Okay? So all that, to be fair, nah, man, I'm going to bring up Henry Ruggs, and he's a bust just like the rest of them. He's a bust, bro. He's a bust. He's a bust. Damon Arnett's a bust. Okay? Ain't no passes. All these cats are busts. Alex Leatherwood's a bust. Okay? Jonathan Abrams a bust. Okay? Cleveland Farrell's a bust. You got to put them all there. They're first round picks. If he was a second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, or seventh, it'd be different. But he's a first round pick. No. He's a bust too. Okay? Straight up. And I'm emotional about it because we blew a whole draft pick on his ass. All right? We shouldn't have never drafted him if he was going to be continuously doing the dumb shit that he was always doing from high school, college, to the pros. Now he's locked up. Okay? And the young lady's no longer here. So I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. Y'all can cape for him if you want to. I'm always going to drag him with the rest of them, dog. Because he was the biggest disappointment of all. He was the biggest disappointment of all because he had the most upside. He had the most upside out of every one of them. Okay? And he blew it the biggest. So it ain't to be fair. To be fair is I'm treating him fair. The 1 year he was here, cool. CeeDee Lamb has been in the league 6 years. Going into his 6th year. Okay? Nah, man. I'm definitely going to talk shit. All right? I never even got to see that dude play. Well, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did get to see Ruggs play. I got to see him 2021. 2021, I got to see him for a couple of games before that shit happened. I did. I was at the game, first game in the stadium between the Ravens and the Raiders, and I did get to see Henry Ruggs. So that's not true. I did. I got to see him play. All right. But yeah, man, don't get me started on Ruggs, man. Y'all always trying to cape for that kid, man. All right. I wish him nothing but success in his life. It's nothing personal to him personally, but on that grass, bro, wearing my shit, he straight embarrassed us, humiliated us, and made us look horrible, bro. He made himself, he disrespected his family, himself. He had his baby mama in the car driving 160, 70 miles an hour, bro, on a public street. That's a reckless cat, man. Okay? Straight up. No love. And when it comes to what he didn't do, all right? I'm going to definitely keep it just like that, man. If anybody don't like it, man, too bad. All right? Okay? Yeah, man. All right. O-L, the O-line built through the trenches. I agree. Okay? That's probably what's going to happen. Miss Patrice, what's going on? Okay? All right. See what's going on. AE, man, with the $4.99 dono. Said, Matthew Kano said, I'm excited for tomorrow. How you doing? Hoping the draft for best players available. No excuses, no bad news. Hey, man, like I said before, dog, whatever the Raiders do in the draft, I'm just going to deal with it. Like I said, I don't have no expectations, bro. Like I said, that got me in trouble, bro. Like that really got me pissed off. I knew that there was something wrong with that. I knew the rug shit. Like I said, I got witnesses on here. Okay, Sarah was on there when I was on there, and so was Bill. All right, they both saw. I had nothing to say. I said CeeDee Lamb first, then I said Jerry Jeudy. I never said Ruggs. I'm like, I don't want Ruggs. Ruggs come to the Raiders in Vegas and that whole shit, that ain't gonna be good. Okay, that's what I said to myself. But guess what? When he got drafted, I had nothing to say. I had nothing to say. I was mad. I'm like, man, why did we get him when we could have got CeeDee Lamb? A guy who made 2 Heisman Trophy winners in a row. Y'all know that, right? You know CeeDee Lamb was the wide receiver when Baker Mayfield won the Heisman Trophy in Oklahoma, right? And then you know CeeDee Lamb was also the wide receiver when Kyler Murray won the Heisman Trophy. See, I knew what I was thinking. But, like I said before, y'all don't understand what it is, and I'm here to tell you what it is, okay? All right? Straight up. Hit stick. What's going on? Raider Trey. Raider Trey was on there too, man. Raider Trey was on there on Facebook. I didn't even see you on there, Raider Trey. Okay. Good to see you, brother. All right. We go right tackle at 6. I'm going to laugh. Okay. Latif Cook, do you feel a trade out coming? Anything's possible. All right. Jay Marion. I'm fine with Mason Graham, best player in the draft, in my opinion. As long as you guys are fine with whatever happens. Okay. Sarah K. Scott, I'm excited for tomorrow. I don't want Rodgers. Well, you may not have to worry about it. Rodgers is still don't know what he want to do. The restaurant is closing in 5 minutes. He's still looking at the menu. Mr. Discount, double check. We're going to be closing in 5 minutes. Are you going to order? I'm reading, bro. I'm still trying to decide. Do I want the smothered pork chops? He's still looking at the damn menu, man. I'll just tell him to get the hell out of my restaurant, man. Okay. I have no draft expectations for us. Mason Graham is good, but not the best player in the draft. All right, man. Big Fletch. What's going on, Fletch? Going on, Fletch? We chilling, bro. We out here chilling out here in these streets, man. Fireside chat at the crib. You know, we got the fireplace going, dogs. A little nippy here in Los Angeles tonight. Okay, straight up, man. All right. Good to see you, Fletch. AE, always have a plan B or C. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, man. You know, come on, Anthony Ellis, man. Like the Boy Scouts, man. Always be prepared, bro. So you always be prepared. But some of you guys, y'all married to these players. Y'all love these players more than y'all love the Shield. That's going to be a problem for y'all, man. I keep trying to tell you, man, how you keep yourself balanced and how you don't go crazy. Okay, how you don't go on a crash test dummy mission. Okay, yeah, that's what it is, because you don't fall in love with players, bro. Players are just an extension of the Shield, man. Shield first. And whoever I get is who I get. Whoever I don't get is who I don't get. Simple as that. Whoever leaves, leaves. Whoever stays, stays. And it is what it is. Stay even keeled, bro. Okay? I know how I got my 3 rings. I got my 3 rings through the draft. That's how I got my shit. I didn't get my shit through anywhere else. And we've blown so many draft picks, it's ridiculous. So many. And if we didn't just roll a 7-11 on damn Brock Bowers last year, it would have been another first round debacle. Luckily, it didn't happen. You got a year where you actually got something good. Okay? And I don't know if that's going to happen twice. All right, Big Fletch, you don't know that they're not going to make it easy for us, bro. Oh, yeah, I already know that. I've been on that. You're a 3-ringer too, Fletch. You know what it is. I mean, it's part of being a Raider, man. It's not getting nothing easy, bro. 2 things about being Raiders. We don't get nothing easy. And number 2, we don't get no credit for whatever we do. Everything we do is not credited. We win Super Bowls, it's the same as if we didn't win. Ain't nobody gonna give you no respect. Ain't nobody gonna pat you on the back. Ain't nobody gonna say finally congratulations and none of that shit. They gonna say you still sorry, you still suck. Straight up. Trust me, I know. Guess what? I just flipped them off and said, but I'm the world champion, and that's all I care about. So you got to believe in yourself sometimes. All right. Okay. All right, man. Jay Marion, keep our options open. Yeah, you better. Loki, I think we're going to end up trading to 6th pick. That'll be 2. I mean, like I said, man, my dream scenario is hearing Travis Hunter's a Raider. I mean, that would be a straight grand slam, bottom of the 9th, down 1. We're down 3-0, bases loaded. You know, Aaron Judge over the fence for me. I'm good. All right, that would be great. Okay. Rockets put belt 2 on that ass Golden State. Yeah, man. I mean, it was, you know, the Rockets always play you guys tight. Rockets is a team that plays you guys the way they play you guys. But your boy Draymond Green was already crashing out, bro. I mean, it's just a matter of time before. I mean, that dude gets away with so much shit. I mean, it's ridiculous. If it was anybody else, he would have got 2 techs. Should have got that double tech, and they just decided not to call it on him because they didn't want to hear y'all complain. But that dude causes a lot of problems for you guys, bro. Like, a lot of problems. He's a great player, great defensive player, first ballot Hall of Famer. He probably should win the Defensive Player of the Year again. But that dude a lot of times he'd be more trouble than he's worth, bro. Yeah, Jason Statham's my dog, bro. I'm probably watch it again. Mel said, watch Sinners, great movie. Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. Me and my wife trying to figure that out. Because it's not a movie for kids, so we'll try to figure out, you know, how we going to see that one. Or I just wait for it to come on the TV. Because, you know, it'll be on the TV in a couple of days. You know, I can watch it here. Yeah. Alex Leatherwood was terrible. Damon Arnett, they're all bad. All right. What's going on? Howard Williams, what's going on? Chatting in. Okay, Tyler Lockett went to the Titans. Ooh, what happened to Tyler Lockett? Ooh. Brad said, how come we haven't signed Jacoby Myers yet? Same reason why we haven't signed Colton Miller. Do you guys understand that this is a totally new management? Just imagine whatever job you got, man. If you've been at your job longer than 3 years, and every year, after the Christmas break, and you come back, there's a new management. Meet your new manager. Like, damn, we got a new manager again? Man, every manager has a different management style. Some of them have an open door policy. That's when I was a manager. That's what I had. I had an open door policy. My door was open. You can come in and talk to me. Manager I had before, I had a closed door policy. Don't knock on this door when the door's closed. You knock on this door when the door closed, somebody better be unalive, and somebody better be in cardiac arrest. Okay? So it all depends on the management style, man. We don't know this management style. You have no idea what they're gonna do, because I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't know last year what was going to happen. Oh, and the year before that, I didn't know what was going to happen either. So maybe we should keep some people around so we can have some idea. All right. If Scatterboo's there, take him. I'm not taking Scatterboo at 6. I'm not. I'm just telling you, all you GT guys, go argue with Max over there on his podcast over there. Go over there and flood his timeline and tell him he don't know what he's talking about. When I told you the same shit. Okay. But y'all go ahead. All right. That was a shock to y'all to hear that one. That was. Oh, okay. Well, I can kind of see. Yeah. I can kind of see. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. Cam do got heart. Yeah, I like Cam. Scatterboo's good, but GT's not a first rounder. Bill, y'all saw what happened when I said that I would take a quarterback over any quarterback that's in those top tiers over GT. And you know what happened? That dude was over here, man. He act like I said something about his mama. And I did eventually. I mean, I didn't say nothing about your mama at first, but now I got to call her. Now I got to call her a straight jump off. Now I got to tell you who she is now. Now I got to tell you what I know about your mama. I mean, that's what happened. But come on, dog. Max said the same shit. I don't see the same energy being kept, dog. It's just funny how things change when certain people say something. It's different. Okay, salute to Max, man. I'm just trying to say we said the same shit. Okay, all right, and you know I did. Okay, all right, okay, okay. I don't know what Ghetto Boy Redders are talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But hopefully you ain't saying nothing crazy. Okay. Anthony Ellis, Scatterboo runs angry on every play I saw him run. Well, come on, AE, you a Trojan. You fight on USC, bro. You USC Trojan, bro. Okay? Just like I am. And I remember 2 years ago when we were playing against them, and we played against them in the playoffs, dog. And Caleb couldn't get nothing going against ASU, and Scatterboo was killing us. And he was, what was he, a sophomore? He was a sophomore, gashing everything, bro. That was 2 years ago, okay? Because Caleb played last year in the National Football League, if you didn't know, all right? So a year before that, when he was an underclassman, he was cooking. Last year, he had 1,700 yards rushing. It's a bad boy. Okay, so is GT. GT's a bad boy too, but GT has the name recognition. He was the one that was the Heisman Trophy runner-up. Scatterboo didn't get no attention like that, but that's a bad boy, Scatterboo. Bad boy. And the Condor understands that because he tackles running backs for a living. But like I said, bro, I said that weeks ago. Okay? And you know I did? Okay. Sarah says, I remember you were hot. I was hot. Because all y'all was saying, Bill, he ain't talking. He's really mad. All those comments coming up. I just had this ugly ass look on my face. Didn't say nothing, bro. With the next pick of the draft, I just wait. Okay. And then CeeDee Lamb got picked up by the Dallas Cowboys, and y'all saw me. I was doing all of this. And then that's when his girl picked up the phone, and he had to grab the phone from her on the TV because she was about to try to answer his calls and shit. Like, hey, Hey, what the hell you doing on my phone? Which was a bad look for CD Lamb. I was like, dog, you can't even control your girl. Remember, Sarah? I said, I feel a little better now because I could see his girls running him. Girl runs the relationship. Because how are you? I'm on national TV. My mama's here. My daddy, my family, all these people here. Biggest moment of my life. The phone rings and you try to answer it. He's like, Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones? I mean, I was like, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. All right. Okay. Mary Draftness, what's going on, man? 49 Reasons. He said Scatterboo loves the game and plays with a chip on his shoulder. Hey, man, straight up. He's like a DK. Shador likes DK Metcalf as well. He does. I mean, Shador's one of them kind of kids that likes everybody. Shador, I mean, he gets a bad rap. A lot of people, oh, Shador Sanders, I can't stand him. Why? Because he believes in himself, dog. Because he's been programmed by his Hall of Fame daddy to believe in himself, dog. Nobody else has an issue with him. It's just y'all just don't like confident young black guys. A lot of y'all don't like that shit. I'm gonna be honest, and it doesn't have anything to do with you not being black. A lot of black dudes don't like him because they don't. He say he cocky, he arrogant, he this and that. Why does another man's confidence bother you? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand why another man's confidence makes you insecure enough for you to say some shit about his confidence. If somebody believes in himself, that never bothered me, bro. I never was like, oh man, he think he all that. He think he think he. I never was that type of person. I was like, I thought the same way. Like, now if you try to challenge me, then be like, okay, now we got to go and see. Okay, now we got to check it out, man. Check up, one-on-one, check up. Let's see what you can do out here. You know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do the bull ring, Bill. We're gonna do the bull ring and put you in the bull, and you call my number. Okay. I'm trying to knock your damn block off. You better figure out where the hell I'm at. You're running this place. 78. Turn. Boom. Y'all don't understand that, bro. Y'all ain't never been hit. Y'all ain't never been hit. Okay. You really haven't. We used to do that bull ring on your ass, and you call them numbers out. You don't know where them numbers was coming from. They just hit you full speed. Okay. So. That's how I feel about that, bro. Okay, Scatterboo is definitely gonna be a monster. Will he be better than Ginty? I don't know if he will or not. I think it's all gonna depend on the system. I think Ginty will be a good running back because he's gonna be a featured back no matter where he goes. He's gonna be a featured back. If he's picked in the first round, he's gonna be a featured back. You're not gonna draft him in the top 10 and he's spot duty, running back by committee. This is a kid that's gonna be starting day one. Okay, all right. Not gonna lie, I was hoping we drafted Henry Ruggs because of his speed, and he did, and we did, and we got burnt. Okay, I didn't want it. Okay, Anthony L says drag his ass straight up. I mean, like I said, man, like I said, I never wanted him. Hurricane said, yeah, you did get to see him play because I watched him play too, and he was garbage. Okay, there you go. Okay, like I said, man, Henry Ruggs had some good plays that play against Kansas City at the end when there was nobody in the stadium and shit. But that kid disappointed me big time, dog. I was really like, damn, man. I had heard so much things about him in them cars, bro. That was that year. Just to let you guys know, my memory is very much intact. All right. That was the same year that Josh Jacobs got the DUI at the airport. Remember AE when he crashed at the airport, when he almost killed himself at the airport. That's why he got that scar on his head. Okay, driving drunk, and he was going under them tunnels and shit over there at McCarran or Harry Reid, excuse me, and over there. And I don't even know why the hell you was over there. Okay, the club is that way. Why are you going that way? I don't understand. All right, crashing and wrecking his car, and then that same year, that's when Damon Arnett was pulling guns out the damn valets at Aria. That whole thing, and then you had that other fool. What was his name? AE. What was that fool's name, man? That we picked up, man. That he was out of Kentucky. He was out of Kentucky, and he was like a slash quarterback slash wide receiver slash whatever he was. And then we traded him. Mayock traded him to Miami. What was that kid's name? Rookie, and his uncle was a damn drug dealer, and the house got raided. What was that nigga name? That was that draft too. Okay, all them dudes had issues. Okay, all right, yeah, drag them like the A's infield straight up. I was on my motorcycle in Henry Ruggs 3 jersey, and people used to always get on me about that. Like I said, man, Henry Ruggs, man, you talk about a dude that had immense talent. I mean, but I'm from a neighborhood where we had Bill's from my neighborhood, Raider Trey's on here, he's from my neighborhood, Sarah K. Scott's from my neighborhood. All of us grew up together in the same area, same neighborhood around the same time. Okay. Sarah's a little bit younger than us, but Sarah remembers things. Okay. But me, Bill, and Raider Trey, sixth grade, on up. We can name a name, and there's somebody that could have been in every league. Like every league, there could have been somebody. Somebody would have been in the league. Somebody would have been in the Olympic team. Somebody would have been in the NFL. Somebody would have been in Major League Baseball. And we did get a Major League Baseball guy out of one of our guys made it. Okay, and every other sport that you could think of. All right, didn't make it out for a variety of reasons. They didn't make it out. Had all the talent to make it out. Didn't make it out. All right. So I grew up around that all the time, seeing things, people looking like they're gonna make it, and then nothing happens. All right. Egalitarian in the house. I got a feeling the Braves and Spike Check is gonna mess this draft up. They're gonna get dragged. They're gonna get dragged around here. You know what I do it. Okay. Jay Marion says I wanted Lamb. See, man, they didn't understand that, man. Oh, but to be fair, what do you mean to be fair? You know, be fair. 1 year for our first round draft pick, man. We drafted that dude 12. Do you guys understand we drafted Henry Ruggs higher than we drafted Brock Bowers? That's the kind of things that y'all ain't gonna ever say. Y'all ain't gonna understand that. Okay. Man is running Rockstar, Colorado, and we were laughing our asses off. Yeah. Yeah, straight up. Okay. How do I really feel about Ant-Man? I've seen Ant-Man play live. Okay. Corey Cage has asked me how I feel about Ant-Man. I saw Ant-Man play live last year as a rookie. Remember, he wasn't a rookie. He was in his third year. My boy took me to the. My boy's a Knicks fan, and he promised me that we were gonna go to. I was supposed to go with him to the bomb ass seats. I was supposed to go with him to the Lakers and Knicks game. He hit me up. Shaq, I got these bomb ass. I mean, close, hella close, dog. Like, you want to go to the Knicks and the Lakers? I'm like, hell yeah. Okay. He said, okay, I'm gonna call you back, man. In about an hour. So I told my wife, and she was like, "Oh," I said, "I'm going." It wasn't no, "Hey, can I go?" I was like, "I'm going." Okay, come on, dog. All right, she know what it is. So I started getting dressed, man. He called me back. Yo, dog. I messed around, man, and told my wife I was going to the game, and she said, "What time we going, bro?" I was like, And I know his wife. I know his, she's, all of that. He's like, man. I said, you don't even have to say nothing, bruh. Take care of that home plate, dog. You don't want to be. I said, you don't want to be sleeping outside, man. Go ahead and take your wife, cause she wasn't trying to miss no Laker game. She wasn't trying to miss that. I was like, it's all good. He goes, I'm gonna get you back. Okay, it's all right. So it was like the season before that. So she's like, what? My wife's like, what happened? I said, come on, man. You know your wives. Wives ain't trying to let you be out on no game like that. Knicks and Lakers. Oh, she ain't care about no game, but she was going to that one. So long story short, last year he hit me up again. He said, yo, Shaq. I said, man, don't tell me nothing that you ain't going to be able to do. He said, no, this is for real. I got Clippers and the Knicks. I got you, bro. I was like, all right. No, not Clippers and the Knicks. Excuse me. It was the Knicks. No, it was the Clippers and the Timberwolves. Excuse me, not the Knicks. I couldn't go to that one because she wanted to go to that one too. So anyway, so I saw Ant-Man. Get to my point. I saw him live. You know what I saw Ant-Man do? I saw Ant-Man go for 39 against the Clippers and didn't even get a dunk. I saw Ant-Man go for 39 in my face with no dunks. I was hoping that I would get a dunk, but he didn't even get it. He was just killing them. Mid-range game, threes, going to the rack, left-handed layups. He was just, I'm like, man, he gonna get a dunk. He didn't get a dunk all game. The only person that got a dunk was Paul George got one. Outside of that. So who do I like better? Shit, John Morant has the potential to be as great as he wants to be, but his head ain't in the right place. So I take Ant-Man. All right. Okay. Matthew Kano, man, give me a big Shirley again. Nah, I can't do it right now, dog. It's too late now. Too late, man. I ain't in the mood now. Pete Carroll's a smart cat. He turned around everything, man, even though he's coaching when he conducted the Patriots and fired with a winning record. Yeah, man. I mean, Pete Carroll's my coach, bro, from college, bro. Pete Carroll's my SC coach. Okay. So Pete won me something. Okay. Pete's not in question. It's Tom Brady and Spy Tech is in question. Those are the guys that I'm going to be talking. Okay. Okay. Egalitarian says, I remember playing bull ring in high school. Yeah, because you actually played football. You didn't play, it wasn't franchise mode on Madden, bro. Like these dudes think that they're real football players because they can run 4 verticals every play on offense. Nah, we actually got hit, bro. We actually had to strap up, okay? Get our bells rung. We didn't even know that was what it is now. We thought that was something good. Okay, we get our bell rung. It's like, oh man, my bell rung, bro. We thought we was doing something, not understanding we was killing brain cells. We didn't understand that shit. Okay. Xavier Garcia says, do you think GT puts up better numbers than rookies over Jacobs? It all depends on where he lands. It all depends on where he lands. I don't know where he lands. That's hard to say. Ask me that question after tomorrow. That's when we know where he is. Then ask me. But right now, shit, I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna go. Okay. I tell you this, if he goes to where they're projecting him to go, which is the Jaguars, do not be surprised if his stats are very, very great because they don't have nothing popping. If he's going to be the featured offensive weapon and he's going to get the ball, he's going to get 30 touches, 25 touches a game. Yeah, he's going to beat Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, when he came into the league, there's other people that had weapons. We had other people out there. Okay? We had a Renfro on the team. We had Waller on the team. We had options. We threw the football. Okay? So Josh Jacobs wasn't the featured option. We were a football throwing team. And Josh Jacobs did his damn thizzle. So we'll see. I don't know, man. I'm not going to start talking about what he's going to do when I don't know where he's going to play at. Torque said, what 3 guys would make you satisfied? Well, it doesn't take me 3 rounds. Like I said, man, I get Travis Hunter, man. You can mail in the rest of the draft. I don't give a damn. But that's a dream scenario. I get Travis Hunter. I'm good. I know what Travis Hunter's gonna do. Okay, he gonna be the guy that everybody gonna be damn. I didn't know. Oh damn, I didn't think. Oh damn, he's that kind of dude. I'm telling you, that guy's gonna be amazing. So to me, if we get a good draft pick, I'm good. I know we're not hitting every round. I know we're not. Okay, that's 7 chances to F up. We're gonna hit a couple. We're gonna hit 1 or 2. We hit 3 last year out of 7. That means we missed out on 4. So the majority of them we didn't hit. Oh Shaq, come on, Shaq, man. We got JPJ and we got Brock Bowers and we got Glaze. There's 7 rounds, man. Plus we had multiple picks. Do you know we have 9 draft picks this year? You think we're gonna hit on 9? I don't think we are. Okay. All right. Yeah, Lynn Bowden, that dude. Lynn Bowden, that was another pick. What an absolute bum, dog. Yeah, Bowden, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I couldn't think of that boy name. Okay. Drug dealer family and shit. Ain't nothing wrong with drug dealers, but just don't play on my football team, dog. I mean, damn. Your uncle don't even have enough common sense to wait for the damn NFL check to hit. So he could re-up. Hey, nephew, I know you about to get this bag, man, so I'm just going to chill out there. I'm just going to relax and chill in the house, man. I ain't going to slang nothing, dog. Just throw your uncle, take 10 G's, bro, so I can re-up. I'll get it back to you. He couldn't even do that, dog. He too busy moving that little sucker weight that he was moving. Got the damn feds busting in before the kid even gets drafted. Okay, and you ain't heard nothing from him. All right. Matthew Kano says, tell you my take. I want the Raiders to draft Travis Hunter at 6. You draft Travis Hunter, dog. You're gonna see me with a big ass grin on my face, bro. You're gonna see me grinning like a Cheshire cat. We get Travis Hunter, I'm gonna be happy as hell. Because I know Travis Hunter he's a guy that could be a serious cornerstone, bro. Travis Hunter has a lot of range. Like he's like for this defense that Pete's putting together, you give him somebody like that. That's Richard Sherman right there. That's Richard Sherman taken care of. Bloop. We'll see if Jeremy Chin is Cam Chancellor. We'll see if, we'll see if all these other dudes fall into place. Brandon Browners and all of these. I'm trying to look at the Legion of Boom and trying to make this Sin City defense. I'm trying to see if we can get a player that fits the pedigree of them dudes. Okay? Earl Thomases and all of that shit. That entire defense, you guys do not even understand. AE understands, because remember in his interview, he was telling you, I used to watch them Seahawk games just for that defense. Like, I want to see those dudes play, especially when they were playing against the 49ers, bro. When Richard Sherman was calling Crabtree, don't ever try to tell Crabtree. Crabtree's a bum. And he was doing all that shit. And he was eating that turkey leg. Man, you don't even understand, man. I was loving that. Oh, I was like, man, just pick these niggas up and just put them on the Raiders. That's all I want. I just pick these niggas up and just put them over here, bro. I love their defense, bro. Their defense wasn't getting nothing done, dog. Like, there's certain defenses, man, because they weren't mine. I mean, the last great defense I had was, Soul Patrol, man. That was the last great. Well, that defense and also, the LA Raiders defense was great with Howie Long and all those guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Rod Martin, of course, all those guys that we had, the late Oakland Raiders defenses and stuff was really good. But I always been, their teams with defenses like the 2000 Ravens defense, their defense, the defense when they beat the 49ers, Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. I mean, shit, I'm the one in there. It's Ravens, Baltimore Ravens, dog. So seeing them play, and then back in the 70s, steel curtain defense, Sarah, and then even the Orange Crush defense that we had to play against Broncos with Lyle Alzado and them cats, Randy Gradishar, all them dudes that played in the 70s, man. Those defensive teams, I used to always watch them. Purple People Eaters, Bill Holloway back in the days with the Vikings. So I want the Raiders to have a great defense again. We need to have a great defense. There's nobody in the league that has like a great unstoppable defense where the defense is just like, you got to play against that defense. That's a problem. There's nobody in the league that has that. San Francisco had great defenses the last few years, but now they're depleted now with everybody that's gone. Warner's gone. Ward's gone. They lost a lot. So we'll see how that all works out. All right, Rosetown native, what's going on, man? Okay. Israel Mendoza said Lynn Bowden was so trash the traders asked before the preseason. That's how trash he was. They drafted him, though. I mean, why waste a draft pick on somebody? I mean, that was just stupid to think that you can rehabilitate. The worst thing that Chucky and them did, man, is talk about we just want to get high character guys. And then you just show what kind of judge of character you were. Everybody you got wasn't a good judge of character in that year, man. Nobody was. Ain't nobody left. They all were trash. They all were. Okay? I mean, Cleveland Farrell was he was a good kid. Let's not cast any aspersions on Cleve Farrell as far as a person. But as a player, he was not a fourth pick. Okay? But all them other dudes, man, they exactly were in the police blotter like they're supposed to be, bro. Okay? They either got convicted on felonies, unalive people, drunk drivings, felony gun charges, car accidents, drug paraphernalia. I mean, it's like, come on, y'all should have just drafted the best player available, bro, and just stop trying to act like you guys are judges of character and shit. And that was just stupid. Okay. Yes to 24 hours. Yes. Matthew Kane, hopefully there's a big Travis function, Heisman Trophy winner playmaker. Travis Hunter's going to be, a lot of people talk shit about Travis Hunter, man. Okay, you're going to find out. You're going to find out, man. I mean, it's like they talked about Jalen. Yeah, Jalen Daniels, man. Jalen Daniels too skinny, man. He gonna get his ass killed. He gonna get his ass killed out there. I didn't see him getting killed out there. I saw him out there cooking everybody. What's Travis Hunter gonna do? Same shit. Matthew Mendoza just copied the 49ers playbook and draft D lineman every year, and I guarantee the Reds will be in Super Bowl with 2 or 3 years. Well, we got too many. The reason why the 49ers were able to do that is because they had people in place. They've drafted, say, like, they drafted well, bro. Like, when you draft well, you you don't have that problem. Now they have that problem again because they went to, in the last 5 years, the 49ers went to the Super Bowl twice. Okay? They've been to the Super Bowl in the last 5 years, 2 out of 5. That's 40% of the Super Bowls they've been in them. All right? Because they draft well. They don't draft the Henry Ruggs. Oh, well, man, to be fair. No. They don't have no to be fairs. They draft well. And they didn't win the big one because of their coach. All right? 49ers should have won at least one of those against Patrick Mahomes. They should have won at least one. But they didn't because every time the fourth quarter hit, they had a 10-point lead, and Kyle Shanahan nutted up like he always did, like he nutted up on TB12 when he was with the Falcons, when he was up 28-3, and they came back. So they don't have that problem. The reason that they have their problem now is because Brock Purdy is now going into his 4th year. You're going to have to pay him a $51 million bag, maybe a 60. You may have to give him a 60 burger. You don't got the money. So you got to let people walk away. Now they got to draft again. Okay? I can trust the fact that they would do that shit because they always draft well. All right? What did they do? They had Jimmy G. They traded for Jimmy G. Jimmy G was stinking up the joint. All right? What did they do then? They drafted Trey Lance. Trey Lance came in, couldn't throw the football, got a concussion, stunk up the joint. What did they do the next year? Mr. Irrelevant, the last player picked in the draft, Brock Purdy. They drafted they had 3 quarterbacks 3 consecutive years. They acquired a quarterback in free agency. They drafted Trey Lance. They drafted Brock Purdy. They had quarterbacks and they were drafting quarterbacks. That's why. Okay? Raiders should never go through a draft and not draft a quarterback. I don't care if it's in the 7th round. You need to burn a draft pick. You drafted nobody last year. Then, hey, let's trade for Joe Milton. Why do we need to trade for Joe Milton when Joe Milton was right there, bro? Joe Milton didn't go to like the 6th round. We could have easily picked up Joe Milton in the draft. But you had the general manager who's here to sabotage. So that's what's going on with that. All right? So we'll all see how it all goes. But all right, y'all, man, that's good enough. Hour and a half's good enough, man. Late. Okay, time for me to turn this on, man, see what's going on. This new Captain America movie, man, I ain't seen that yet, man. Maybe I'll watch that. Anthony Mackie and shit and Harrison Ford. Maybe I'll watch that. But we're going to be here tomorrow, man. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Appreciate you guys, man. Been talked enough tonight. And we will holler tomorrow, man. Be here. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to find out how many of you guys, you might need to go ahead and lock away every kitchen knife, anything, any meat cleavers, even your razor blades that you use to shave. You may want to try to lock all that shit up, dog. You may need to tie yourself to the table, because I'm telling you now, a lot of you guys are going to be straight in shambles if you don't get a certain player out of Boise State. It ain't going to be me, though, because I don't expect that. All right, man. See y'all tomorrow, man. Put up or shut up. Magic Shack Unfiltered.